Come on, Nathan, think. The numbers are just aren't adding up. I mean, the views are fine, I guess. And I mean, some of the views on some of your videos, I mean, the overall views are fine. But I mean, the views on some of your videos, they're great too. Subscribers, on the other hand, and the amount of likes, and even comments, they just don't seem to add up. Wonder why. Well, aside from the fact that I basically got my entire audience from one crappy episode of a stupid game. Maybe I need talent. What was that? You know, list of things to do to make you a lot more popular on YouTube. Oh, that's a weird title. Let's see. No, I'm terrible at football. No. Oh, definitely not. What was that at the bottom there? Be funny. Any more to that? There is. Be funny. Be clever with it. But random's also not a completely terrible idea. So long as it's related. Nah, it's worthless. What do you think, Toad? Huh? Yeah? Terrible idea. If only there was a way that I could please people, do what I want, but also try to build some kind of fan base. If only there was some sort of thing that I could do. Something that I can enjoy, but so can other people. Something that isn't boring to watch, but also isn't boring to play. Something with a little bit of adventure. I think I've got it. I think I know of a way that I can help build a fan base, keep people entertained, give people what they want, and also do something that I want to do. It's not quite brilliant, but it's a Nathan idea. Thanks, Toad. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I have a little bit of preparation to do. Okay, well, maybe I should explain what I just did. Or maybe not, I'm sure you don't care. Well, just in brief, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm doing a project. And I'm not talking about the school kind of project. I'm talking about something a wee bit different. You see, my friend, or friends, I don't know how many of you are watching this. I mean, I don't even know if you're sitting or standing. I mean, you probably shouldn't be standing. Why would you be standing at a desk? Are you holding a phone? I don't know. But, yeah, don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, because, you know, I've kind of, promised a few things, over the years. Yeah, really, it's been that long. And by that long, I mean more than a couple of months. Yeah. Oh, how far I've come from the days where I was boring as a twig. I'm now as boring as a broken Hot Wheel. I know. I'm very good at analogies. Well, let's see here. what was I going to say? Oh, I know. I was, just looking through my track record, really. Record. I'm not very good at, following up with what I've said. So, both Fire Emblem Awakening and Lynn's side of Fire Emblem are nearly finished. Yeah, Lynn's has just started and it's already nearly finished. It's a very short. It's about 11 things. There's only going to be about 11 episodes of it. It's very short. It's probably going to be even shorter than Treasure Tracker, and I don't even remember how long that was. Yes. So, remember something that I promised last year? Pokemon. That's not what the project's going to be, but I'm following up with probably Awakening with Pokemon. And now, I come to my big project. Recently, I was playing through a little game called The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Got it right here, right there. Can you read that? Probably not. Right there, Spirit Tracks. And I thought to myself, you know what would be really fun? Let's play this game. But then when I was, looking through a bit more of my library, I found a few other games. Most specifically, Majora's Mask. And again, I thought, kind of like to play this. Think that'd be fun. It's a good game. It's a good creepy game. Maybe a good game to do a Halloween video on. Think I might want to play this one. And you may see the pattern here. If you hadn't noticed, both of those were Legend of Zelda games. And then I got to thinking after browsing through my entire library of video games. That was what I was thinking. I sure do have a lot of Zelda games. But I also haven't played lots of them. And by played lots of them, I mean to completion. Really, there's only two I've never played, that being Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, but and one of the Oracle games and Four Swords, and the two Four Swords games, but that's pretty much a given. But yeah, I was thinking, it'd be pretty fun. I played all the Zelda games. Now, there is one little problem with that. I don't own all the Zelda games. I've never played through all the Zelda games. And, all the Zelda games are on a lot of different systems. So, I then got to thinking, maybe this is a good way to attract an audience. Legend of Zelda, it's a good thing. Well, this, may have sounded like I was going to do something else here, but just roll with me, please. So I was thinking, Legend of Zelda is a good video game franchise. It's rather unknown to people outside of the Nintendo community, it would seem. I've been requested to do it several times, not on YouTube, but by people I know, to do Zelda games. And I'm not sure if I did it in a video, but I said I was gonna do Zelda. Yeah, that's add sexual joke here when I say do Zelda. So, how's this gonna work, eh? I am going to be playing through each and every Zelda game, probably minus the two Four Swords games, in Nintendo's timeline order. Now there is the small problem, you may be thinking of the whole, there's 3 different timelines by the end of the first little row. Oh yes. This project may take a few years. There's a lot of content. I'm gonna be playing it all. Am I insane? Yes, but for doing an entire franchise, minus, A Link Between Worlds. Yes. Yes, I am rather insane. So, let's talk about how this is all gonna fit in with Pokemon, Fire Emblem. Yeah. So, Fire Emblem Awakening, if you hadn't noticed, it's nearly over. Now, no one really voted on what they wanted me to do, so... But, I decided that I'm gonna do it Nathan way. And I'm gonna do one of the options that I said. I'm gonna do the child marriage and whatevers with the bonus stuff, which is before the final boss, which I'm gonna do before the final boss. And when it comes to that, I'm gonna be uploading once every week, probably on a Wednesday, once every week. Yeah, one video every week for about 5 weeks. Then I'll do the finale of the main story. Then I'll have the DLC stuff. There's still quite a bit of Fire Emblem if you think about it that way. But, I could also get all the bonus stuff done in 1 week. But, it gives me time to do all the conversations, or, get all the conversations. And, hey, gives you a little break from Fire Emblem, because I've been doing this for a pretty long time now. Fire Emblem 1, or 7, as it actually is. That's nearly done. Yeah, I know. Great, huh? So, thumbs up for that. Yes, that one, well, while I don't really know what one's specifically going to be replaced by one of the others, yeah. So, Pokemon is going to slot in the whole time, all fits in. It's about that. So, you'll, until I finish Awakening, or at least until I finish the main story, you'll be getting 4 episodes of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire a week. Did I decide whether I was going to do it normally or Nuzlocke? I decided. You will see when it arrives in a little while. Actually, it isn't too long from now. Ooh, goody, eh? Finally, we're going to have some videos that aren't an hour long each. Or each an hour long, whatever way you want to say that. Now, when am I going to start the whole Nathan's going to do every Legend of Zelda game up until Skyward Sword thing? Well, according to Nintendo's official Zelda timeline, Skyward Sword comes first. And if you heard from earlier, Skyward Sword is, one of the ones that I don't own. And it's also one of the 2 that I've never ever played. So, when I actually get Skyward Sword, which hopefully will be before November at the very least, well, because it's nearly the end of September. Trust me, October's going to be a complete dunce, type thing for me, because it just is. October's a weird month for me for some reason. Summer and October, I don't know. Halloween always seems to go bust or whatever. It always just seems to go wrong. I'll take a tangent for a second. The original Halloween video I did on my channel, which was way back when on Luigi's Mansion, I actually became sick during the recording. I didn't start throwing up everywhere, but I did experience some extreme stomach pains and pretty much collapsed on video. More like, I pretty much went, I was doing gameplay, I pretty much went from, oh yeah, I like Luigi's Mansion, to by the end of a 20-minute session, oh god, please guys, this isn't funny anymore, Jesus Christ, I need a drink, please, drink and food, oh god, That's pretty much an impression of me from 2 years ago, apparently. So yeah, the Legend of Zelda thing should start when I actually get Skyward Sword, which hopefully should be before November. If not, the thing will just start in January as the New Year thing. Because because of this, I probably won't be doing the whole you know, January and February specific game. Not January, February specific games, but this year, you know, I did a game for January and a Jan for February, and a game for February. You know, I did that. I believe it was Treasure Tracker and Superstar Saga. Wow. Or more like because I was doing Superstar Saga for Christmas. Did that old Christmas Carol thing. Still have to finish that, by the way. Trust me, it's painful. Yeah. It also needs to carried on. So I probably won't be doing those just because of the whole Legend of Zelda thing. This year, anyway. I mean, who knows? I might actually do all the games in the space of a year. Probably not, but maybe. I mean, if I somehow manage to condense them all into one thing, it's like, have them all running at the same time. Well, more like, you know, when it comes to the different timelines, because, I mean, well, actually, now that I say that, Ocarina of Time is probably going to be long, and so's, Majora's Mask. Yeah. Yeah. So this video's probably run on for long enough. You probably don't care at this point. In fact, I'd be surprised if any of you are actually watched to this point, you know, through the whole thing. It's 16 minutes of me just kind of to an unscripted video. I should probably pick up that sheet of paper. This actually has stuff for that whole gumball thing on it. I'll put that away. Don't worry, those are coming soon. I just kind of want to get all my stupid Fire Emblem stuff out the way first, and then I'll move on to the gumball stuff. I have, like, not scripts, but what I'm going to say for the first 2 pairs of episodes. Yeah, not the first, because, you know, the episodes come in sets of 2, so I have basically the first 4 episodes. What I'm going to say about those, I already have those written down, or that written down. But anyway, yeah, so just to go over it really quickly, Fire Emblem Awakening and 7, or 1 as it would seem, they're both going to end pretty soon. When it comes to the bonus stuff, Fire Emblem Awakening is going to be once a week, Wednesdays. And to replace normal videos will be Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Whether I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke or normal, you're just going to see, or wait and see. So yeah, you're just going to wait and see till, you're just going to have to wait until, probably actually only next week. There's not long left of Awakening. And then, hey presto, you'll see. You gotta wait, and then you'll see. And, of course, the Legend of Zelda thing will start when I get my Skyward Sword. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so, even shorter recap, Fire Emblem's nearly over. Fire Emblem will then be once every week. Pokemon will replace everything else, and then Zelda happens. And of course, when I have Pokemon and Zelda running side by side, I will probably be doing it as 2 videos every day. Probably, maybe not. I will cross that bridge when I come to it. So, goodbye, my friends. Don't know why I did that. More like meant to do this, but whoosh. Well, what the hell am I doing? Really? I'm probably high right now, and I just haven't noticed it. I'm probably should have put some pants on before I did this. Yeah. 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 Yeah, well now if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back to Phantom Hourglass over there. Yeah. Might want to play that before Skyward Sword, even though that one comes quite a bit later. In fact, that's right at the end. Well, second to last thing, Spirit Tracks is the last one I'm going to be doing. Typical as well, seeing that that's probably the one that I've had the most difficulty with. And it's not because it's a hard game, it's because there's some really goddamn bullshit in them. It's the musical instrument. Trust me, this will be the end, but trust me, trying to play windpipes with a microphone that's just a little slit in the front of the DS. It's basically what that's basically what I was doing for an entire weekend. Just trying to do that duet at the end. It was really difficult. In fact, on Sunday I almost passed out from lack of breath / oxygen. No, really, this actually happened. But anyway, guys, this is the end. Double salute. Yes, this is the end, friend.